So remember, your microphone can pick you up from in the calf. So if you go for a wee, right, take it off, all right, because no one wants to hear the little twinkle from this, from the little sprinkle from the twinkle.
Everyone wants to hear
They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, nah.
Don't want to hear it, mate.
Be surprised.
I done a mint thumbnail, I was like that.
Yeah.
There we go, first one's in. Say hello. We are live. Here we go. One like, one person watching. Just wait for people to build up. I'm hoping that it sends out the little alerts.
Yeah.
Hoping.
Right, that's only
it's Kelly. Hiya, Kel, mate. Let's see who else is available to watch. Five in now. Let me know who's in, guys, while we're just building up the audience. We get to about 20 or odd, and then we'll look how good they look with glasses on. Did you like my thumbnail as well? It was mint, wasn't it? 2 likes, 5 people. That's not bad, is it? Look, 40%. All 3 likes, 60%. Yes, Marco, you mad Scotsman. I'm on the fish. Let's keep it going. 9 people. I'm waiting for 20 before we start working. Did you get the drinks in, Harry, did you?
Huh?
Just yourself, looking after yourself, yeah. That's Jack as they come, mate, that.
Huh?
Jack, that is.
No,
10 people. Hello, guys. Right. I'm going to take you on a little... Oh, bollocks. I didn't take off. Am I on? Let's see. Go on YouTube. Got your phone with you? Go on YouTube, see if I'm live.
Yeah.
Click on it, see if it's working.
Yeah.
That's mad. You just watched the past live.
Yeah, exactly.
That's well good, isn't it? Right, I'll put you on 5G now, I think. I have, so that means hopefully we don't get cut off when we go for a little wander. So Harry's with us. Say hello, Harry.
How we doing?
I say hello.
Well, same thing really, isn't it?
Depends where you're from. Right, so I'm just going to have a little walk round so you can have a look what we're doing while people come in. All right, so right, this is Jay. He's the other guy that works here. We're live, Jay, so don't swear. Right, here we go then. So I've just had a feed, I think, because I had it go off, but Saki Akari and the auto feed are ready to go. Let's give them a little blast. Look at that. That is looking really good. I said that like I was a soldier marching. All sorts. So that's the Goshki Sanki. She's come outside now. Summi development's doing really well on that. Bang on the colour now. Bit of colour and growth. Got Gin Rin Goshki over there. Where are you? There you are. It's hard to see when she's looking really good. And of course, where's my Tancho Sanki? Look at her.
That one there.
She's a beast. A few more in here. Yellow monkeys. They're looking really good as well. But this Sanki currently one of my favourites. Still got plenty to do, and there's a Maritan Sanki somewhere that I've really got my eye on. The 4-step Kahaku is looking really well. Gin Rin Kahaku over here, she's looking really good. Where's the Maritan Sankey gone? Yoshino Kahaku down here looking really well. Maritan Sankey, here you go. This one. I might have her. I'm still in two minds. Yeah, she's one of my favourites, but look, I'm just going to jump down, so I need to be careful. Right then, so indoor main. Right, so we've been feeding silkworm pupae as a little treat now and then. We're selling them, I don't know how much they are, 28 quid I think. Right, but indoor main pond, you'll notice I've had a bit of a shift about, so a majority of the fish in here now are non-go Sankey, minus a few. Okay, so as we look through there, starting to look real good. Absolutely fantastic selection. Do you want to feed the fish? Do you want to feed? I'm alive on YouTube. Is that okay? Yeah. Cool. Right. Harry, where's the little basket, man? Go and get the little basket down there for her. If I give you some food, will you put some in there for me? Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Right then, Yoda can grow and show stuff. Currently on heat now. So fins are starting to heal up on some of them where they were split, but they're looking proper good.
I'd take a bigger handful.
So they're coming to the national with me. These are New Forest kois that Rick sent on to us. They're just currently in a settling in period.
Just spread it around,
but they are up and feeding now. There's some real nice little Gin Rin pieces in here. The little orange one is a present that I bought for someone. Yoshino stuff again. I expected these to move a bit quicker than they have, but there's some real bangers in there if you've got an eye. The Aoki stuff is looking good. Real good pieces. And then, mate, Miyatora stuff, been selling really well. Probably 60% through them at the minute. So these are looking real good. They've just been, they've had a little bit of Alpha X recently, but they are looking banging now. So well done, Harry. Well done.
That's what I do.
Well, you need to smile a bit more. You look miserable.
Yeah.
Do I make you miserable?
No.
Oh, good. I'm just making sure that people at home are aware. So Aoki Tozai, again, nice little colourful mixture. 45 quid a piece in there, guys. Looking banging. Otsuka mix. I've got to bowl up a few of the key Kiyosori in there for a customer that was on Guzzy's live the other night. New additions. We've got Omasako Shiro and Taniguchi Golden Corn Tozai. They're currently going through QT. The Kobayashi Shiro are looking absolutely on heat. Again, water's off a bit. They're on growth food at the moment. But these are looking, you know, and they're £40 a piece, guys. You want a project? They're the ones that you need to take, or come and get some of the Matsuba that are in here, because they are absolutely fantastic. We got Marasaka. These need a water change, right? So the water's a little bit off colour because of the food that we're feeding at the minute. But we're currently going through cleaning. So this one's been drained off, jet washed out. I've held up on the fill for the time being, simply because of what we're doing outside. But a couple of bays are off for flukes, so they've been taken off treatment at the moment. But these Marasaka metallics are absolutely next level, and I'm going to get a few of them bowled up and put onto the Facebook page. So come and join the Facebook page if you haven't already, so you can see them. Kobayashi's Aragoki. Probably half gone now, but the ones we've just taken these off heat, so we put these on heat to give them a bit of a boost in growth, and they are absolutely banging. But one of my best bowls is this one. I think the quality in this bowl from Hosokai is really good. This Asagi, They're all good. I don't. Every single one of them are worth looking for the money. 300 quid a piece, they are. But look at this. Look at this Asagi. That is fantastic, man. That's really fun. I might take that out. Then we've got Mariju. We have got Gromo, Showa, and they're very good quality as well. Very good quality. If you can see, if you understand the development, some of them fish, if you've got a good eye. I know Mark OxoQ picked an absolute belter out there that we've still got. As you can see, we're quite busy. So quick go through. Under treatment. These can get uncovered now, Harry. So we've got more goldfish you can throw a summit stick at, but they can be uncovered, mate, please.
Yeah.
Otsuka chibi this side, only a few left in there. And then mixed variety in there. Mixed breeder of chibis in here as well. Sakai in that one. NND and Shinoda in there. Tozai banging. These we're going to be looking at a bit later, and another new pond that we're sorting out now because I'm moving these indoors. This isn't a Fuchi mix, so you may get to see that a little bit later on. So Nexus are running really well. Outside a Fuchi Nisai, 295 a piece. Again, this pond is fantastic. For the money, there's a lot of fish in here. They're probably a little bit undervalued, if I'm perfectly honest. This Kajaku is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, watch them, mate. They've got teeth. They'll rip your arm off.
Above the water to the colouring of it.
So, inside this one, Tanaka Nisai and Takatatsu. Again, look at these. An absolute fantastic selection of fish. And they really are. Slightly dearer, these £600 a piece. These aren't for sale, more about that later on. But what we've got set up then, guys, we've got over 20 in, which is good. Right then, so basically workstation setup. All right, so what we are doing, we are netting this pond, hi Andy, this pond out in order to go through. Let me spin. No, in fact I won't. This pond and this pond being netted out, they're going to be put into the bowls that we've got set up. Okay, then health check. Any fish that requires topical treatment will go into the topical treatment bucket. Topical treatment's ready to go. Then again, a selection from there, selection from there, a selection from out there, and basically what that allows me to do is look at how they've how they've sort of sorted themselves out, and then put them back in. So I'm basically going to start making my selection again for auctions. Now inside this bowl, well, I think you guys can already see that the PP in there is uber strong. And when I say uber strong, I mean it is uber strong. So I'm going to tell you what the dosage is in that, but it is strong. So what will happen is once we've pulled the fish out and then filled the buckets up that have all got airlines in, all fresh water, we select out, and then the ones before we go back, what we'll do is we'll get a bowl of fish going into this pond, a bowl of fish going into this pond, but because we're mixing the two ponds together, they are being absolutely zapped. Although I am happy that there's no parasite on these because of what we've been checking. I know there's a fish in there that needs a little bit of extra attention, so that will get it, and then we'll do a health check on these as well. So basically 3 minutes in that, and then they get administered into the pond because we are mixing fish together. What we don't want to do is mix fish together that has got underlying issues. Do we, Harry?
Yeah.
Good lad. Right, so I'm just going to put you up here for now. Harry's going to start netting up.
Yep.
I'm just going to give my arm a break. So, and I'm going to have a little vape. Any questions, guys? I am looking at the screen at the moment, so do fire some questions up until I start doing me work. And don't ask me to twerk, because it's not happening. Let's put them ones in this one, Harry, yeah?
Yep.
26 in. Say hello, guys. Let's have a look at the comments, if I can remember how to do it. Live chat, there we go. Let's have a look.
Which one are they going in, sorry?
This one, please.
Yep.
Afternoon, autistic, sir. Aaron and the boys in. Are you, Jeff? The boys in. Steve, are you, mate? Justin Oliver, are those Nexus filters? Those ones are 220s, mate, and they run the main indoor pond, main outdoor pond. Sorry. Comments never stay up. It's dead annoying.
You can get them to stay up.
Can you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I've done it before.
Who cut Harry's hair?
Who cut
your
my
hair,
hair?
mate? Your mum?
No. I'm not going to disclose that because I know it's a bit worse for wear.
Who do you think asked that? He's a customer in this shop. He's got a big nose.
Autistic.
No, it's not autistic. He ain't got a big nose.
Gaz.
Colin Holland.
Oh, thanks.
So, Colin, remember, Harry is hard as they come, mate. So
yeah, exactly that.
yeah, don't be beefing him out, mate.
Nah.
DT Coys on, are you, dude? What's work for you, mate? I do a lot of work, mate. I don't understand what people don't see in that. Right, so yeah, let's have a. Ooh, they're looking nice, mate, aren't they? Sakura Ogon, Showa, Kiyosaki. I'll let people tell me what that one is, because that'll be fun. Skin's good on there. Shame it's got shimmies coming up.
Nice bit of belly on there.
Yeah, shimmies though, mate. It's a pain in the arse, man.
Yeah.
You can't. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me move this, and then hit the net. Then I do this every time. I don't know why I don't just do it like that. Street fighter. Colin Holland said you're a street fighter, mate. You know what I mean? Can you do fireballs?
Yeah.
Can you do a spinning bird kick?
Yeah, I used to star in Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, that's a kids program of really weird stuff.
I grew up fighting Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but he was dead when you broke up. You grew up, mate.
Nah.
He was, mate. He was brown as pal.
No.
What are you saying no for? You know it's true.
Nah. I used to go to school with Michael Jackson.
With Michael Maxon.
Yeah.
No, I know you're lying.
Nah.
Do you need counselling?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, mate, if you went to school with Michael Jackson. Right, here we go. Let's have a quick look at this little bad lad. Kiyosaki. Good skin. Looking absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look underneath you go. Come here. I don't know what you can see, what you can't. There we go.
Nice skin.
Kiyosaki. Fantastic little fish, that. This is the one. Look at the skin on this, guys. It's just a shame that this Summi, there's a little bit more coming out of there. So, female. Look at the beautiful white skin. That is really, really nice. Look at this as well. Gin Rin, Gin Matsuda. Gin Rin, Gin Matsuda.
Another nice little...
I am spinning these fish,
Gin
guys, but it's
Matsuda.
also this Sakura Ogon. Look at that. show up. Oh yeah, Kondo Asagi. So far these are all looking good, Harry, mate. That's good.
Yeah.
Really good quality. Good full zipper. Good colour. Skin's looking really healthy. Things are good. Cappuccino. Look at that. That is fantastic. That is super good. Sakai Co that.
Quite a nice Benigoi here.
What, mate?
Quite a nice Gin Rin Benigoi here.
Hi, Elise. Diesel man. Well then guys, the variety is that. Comment, let me know. Again, this is Dainichi, this one, but look, little shimmies. It needs a bit of work. Soon he's still developing on this one. Skin's really good, but a bit of a shame. Got a bit of secondary coming through on the midriff of this fish. Bit of secondary, but never mind. You know, for a garden fish, mate, for a garden pond, it's really nice. Again, plenty of Sakai Co this. Plenty of work still to do with the Summi on this fish. You can see the white skin's looking really good. Bit of a yellow head, but that's due to development. So that will come. Things are looking good. Just going to spin her over. Nice and clean underneath. It's going to be a nice fish then. So far, mate, I'm happy with all of these except this one. So there you go, look. This was Momotaro, but the Benny is really falling off that now. So that'll be a rejection. Hi Vince, mate, I'm not looking at the comments, dude, so I do apologise. Look at that. Look at the skin on that. Woo! That is good. So I'm just examining the fish, guys, for any issues. It's the reason why I'm spinning them and turning them upside down, having a little feel down the skin to make sure that so this one's got a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look at this one.
Yes, proper. Is it a customer's score?
No, I wanted
Look at this.
Take a
Sack
picture of it,
icon.
I'll look at it in a minute. Not too many left now.
Really?
Yeah, probably about 10.
Okay, that's good. Well, there's only one so far that needs a bit of work. The rest are looking quite fabulous. Again, plenty of work to go. Let me look in the scale. I don't know if we can see it on camera. See these deep red lines. Plenty of colour still to come on this fish in the scale, proper loaded with colour. That's what we're looking for future development in koi. Right, mate. Breaking my stuff, yeah. That means you lost me magnet, doesn't it? Woohoo! This little beaut. Again, colour. Look right in the scale. You can see all the colour is loaded into that. So still plenty to come. Although it looks a little bit weak in the belly, it's still got plenty of development to come. So that's the sort of things you guys need to look for when you're picking the fish. So you've got to understand where it's going to go rather than what it looks like right now a lot of the time. What am I going to do with this one?
Firstly, Goshki.
Kondo Goshki, this is. I do believe. Very old style, traditional type, which is fantastic. A lot of people look for the really black skin and really floating belly. For me, I really prefer the traditional type of Goshki, where when the Summi in the scale development finishes and you get the robe in, which is that nice dark outline to the scale, that'll all tidy up in time. Really need to keep this sort of skin nice and grey rather than jet black, and that's a traditional type Goshki, which is for me how they should be. But who am I to say? It's like breeders know what they're doing, what sells, and that's basically what happens. It's what sells that dominates the markets. I think the Parachina, mate, you probably put into I know I'll auction that one actually. I'll auction that. Thinking about it. Ooh, look at that. Let's have a look. A little bit of a red mark on the top. Benny quality is exceptional. Secondary bastard, eh? That's a shame. The rest of that fish is unreal. Just let down by that little bit of secondary Benny. Little bit of secondary in the cheek as well. But again, guys, you know, if you're looking for showfish, this is no longer in that, it's no longer qualifies because of this secondary Benny. But it doesn't take away from what the genetics are of the fish and where it's going to go. You know, and if you know, for a majority of people, the quality in that fish is absolutely exceptional and still worth every single penny that we charge for that, because it's got a real good eye backbone on this fish. It's got a nice shaped head. The pecks are well in proportion, nice shape. Beautiful Sankey pattern in the tail. Tejame just starting to tighten up in the fin, just starting to come on this one. Overall, an excellent little fish. And it's hungry, it's eating my finger.
Struggling there.
What, to catch them?
Yeah.
Do you need a break, mate? Your arm's hurting, is that what it is?
No, it's not the arms. Just a bit too fast for the net.
Can't get the net. Can't get the stuff. Where is it?
Still about 4 in now. I'm going to drain it down a little bit.
That was a good catch, wasn't it? Airstone. Banging. That's the other part of the airstone that's broke, or broken. Hondo. Clean. Good pecs, good head. Skin's feeling good, looking good. Summi needs to thicken up. That's a nice little fish as well.
Oh, sorry.
Harry's trying to kung fu master me. This is at Shinoda. So there you see down the back, alright, this fish needs a little bit of attention, that one.
Ooh.
This one's a nice little fish. Why do they waggle so much? You've been caught. Shinoda. Deutz. Aha. Nice big scales on it. That one's fine. Any more left?
Yep, 2 more.
That one, I bet you can't get that one.
Probably not.
Well, I think we'll count these up as well, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty rapid.
Told you wouldn't be able to catch that one. Are you draining still?
Yeah.
Let the water drain down.
Yeah.
Right then. Right, let's go for some keepers. selected for auction. That'll be.
Do you want us to go get that spray?
Yeah, that'll be a good idea actually, Harry.
Yeah, good set.
This one here. Look at that. We have looked at that. So this is the one with the shimmies on it. So sometimes they just surface born. And if you just gently rub your nail over the top, the Summi will come off. But what you don't want to do, give you an example on one that you can't really tell. I've moved the fish now.
Good.
If the shimmy is far too deep, you'll just ruin the fish. But when you've got a surface dweller, like this little spot there, right, if you drag your hand over or your thumbnail over the top and it moves away, you'll see that it's gone. So you don't have to push hard. Literally just dragging over the top will take that shimmy off. And then you'll see that there's, when you look at the fish, that there's a slight differentiation in colour, but that will come back. So when I'm looking at the actual fish, there's still plenty of colour loaded in that scale, which will just basically fix that up. It's when the shimmies are far too deep, right, all you'll simply do is knacker the fish. So, you know, just be mindful if you're going to attempt anything like that, yeah, you don't go too deep. Right, we'll keep that, but that can go on that can go indoor main, that one. Do you want to just bring the camera up now and work the camera?
Yeah, yeah.
So undo that bit. Right, pull that up. Right, hang on a sec. Unload that, pull that back, and then it comes out sideways.
Okay, perfect.
Pass the spray, dude. Right, so the water's starting to get a bit murky now, as you would expect from all the fish that we've just put into this small bowl of water. I could spray better than that. I could make you spray better than that.
You wish.
Okay, so again, we'll put this shimmy in the indoor main as well. Right, that's a nice little example. This one I think we're going to keep in that pond and we're going to watch it go. Right, this one feels really dry. Okay, let's have a look. There you go. Right, so we've got a bit of an issue on that, so we need to give that a bit of love, mate, alright? Oh, you're okay. Right, and that's the importance of turning the fish over, guys, alright? So the skin on that fish felt really dry. So, you know, straight away it didn't feel right. I'm live, mate, but it's fine. You can have a look in there. You carry on as normal. Whereabouts was it? Whereabouts was it? Yeah, sold on. Yeah, over a metre, yeah? Sold on. We're closing that pond down now. It's not, because we've got some real good things lined up for where it's going, so. Let's have a quick look. See, just lacks a little bit of quality behind there now. Little shimmy come in. Just going to drag my nail over the top. Right, that's not budging, so that is deep. Right, so that's a keeper, but you can see there the quality has sort of dropped off a little bit on that fish. So that one's not going anywhere. This one needs a little bit of colour, but it's in the scale. So that's banging. It's a shame about that secondary. So I think what we'll do is reject when I say reject, they're not going to go in the auction, guys. All right, you know, they're still decent enough pond fish. Then.
That's nice.
That's banging, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
That. We'll keep that one, yeah. Same as that one. That's nice as well. Plenty to do. I'll keep still. Anyone think it was a fish? That is banging. That little Goshki banging. Deutsch Sankey. Still work to do, but man, that's mint. Look at how good that Summi is there. Summi's still coming. Just starting to see it pierce the skin there. Over the top. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Still got quite a lot of development to come through though.
Well, that's exactly what you want, though, isn't it? You don't want to finish too little, mate, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Kiyosagi, banging. That's a keeper. Anybody told me what this one is yet? Leave. Even if you're not watching live, what I want you to do is I'm going to show you this fish again. I want you to tell me what it is in the comments. Let's see who can get it right. Bush, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is really fantastic.
Bit too much Summi though, no?
No, well, that's the development of these fish, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So you're not always going to see it like that.
Yeah.
And you see, we've got on this one, we've got a little bit of secondary benny coming there. However, what I'm looking at is the Summi is fairly deep down there, and it's all the way through. Same there. And if I have a look closer at this part, it's sitting behind there as well. So that could actually solidify that Summi, right, which would overtake or offset that secondary benny.
Yeah.
So at the moment, again, that's a gamble fish, but when I look at the profile of the fish, the benny plate is really consistent down it. There's plenty of nice Summi. The Summi that is through, so the bit that looks finished already, is very ink black and deep. Same on that side. We'll auction that.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see this one earlier. Look at that. Sakaiko, that is. Sakaiko Kajaku. Looks a little bit dark at the moment, right, which is what makes these so hard to sell when they're young. But when the separation comes in that, look at the scale here. Right, that's a good indication of what the rest of the fish is going to look like when that body opens up and the scales start getting bigger. Right, we're going to start seeing all this develop over the top of the fish. And when the fucering comes in, the skin that grows between the scales, that's going to look a little bit different. We'll auction that. Okay, so black's quality here, which is a shame. That ain't going nowhere. That's going in a pond to sell. That's got to be auctioned off. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nowhere near finished. You can see on the head of the fish on this one, we've got underlying Summi there. Let's have a look on the sides. Gills are still got a lot of Summi in them to come. A lot of colour loaded in the scale. See this bit here, like, that's a good indicator.
Yeah.
So the real dark part of the scale means there's plenty more bedding underneath still to come, and the same in that one as well. That's an auction. And I think this fish is fucking insane. It's going to be harder to catch now, it's the only one in the bowl. Sakura ogre. For God's sake, fish. Anyone think he was trying to escape? Basically a metallic Sankey, guys, for that. Good head pattern. Summi's still starting to work. Majority of it's coming just up in the centre of the scale as well, so that is a fantastic fish. Right then, so rejects from auction there. These ones, so they're going to get moved, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put her yet. I'm really pissed about this Summi on there. I'm going to seek some advice on that, I think, to see. I can't see any underlying Sankey on it, so I'm thinking that's potentially just shimmies and that. But when I look a little bit further, where did I find it? So there's a little bit of Summi coming there as well. So she's a keeper. Fucking really good skin that has. This one is not going to be sold on. I'm going to keep hold of that one. That one's going to be sold on. That one's going to move to another pond. Them two are going to go indoor main now. And all the smaller fish will go into auction. So I think what we'll do, mate, we'll put the camera back on the stand. I think we'll put, let's dip
Two Suzuis.
Shoey.
Yep.
They're going on the indoor main. Let's put this one on indoor main as well.
Yep.
A bit more space. Yeah, so we'll go indoor.
Yep.
Indoor. That one can go outdoor.
What, outdoor main?
Yeah. So what we'll do, let's dip all the big fish bar this one.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll do that one as well. Right. But before we do, let's net these out first.
Yep.
Right. They're okay at the minute. They're content enough. Let's net them out.
Yep. Put them in that bowl.
Separate them out again. Reject auction, and then what we'll do, we'll dip the fish that go, any fish that are being moved to separate ponds.
Yeah.
We'll dip first, and then we'll dip the second lot after. All right.
Yep. No, that's good. We still got two in there.
Have we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Still rapid. Do you know how we catch them? You take all the water out, then they can't swim.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm joking, by the way.
But
guys.
saying that, I'd probably still struggle catching them, knowing me.
To be fair, they're probably harder to catch like that. That net, although it's great, it don't help.
No, not one bit.
I.e. the heron net, that is, guys. That's where I want it there.
To get a smaller one or
Get what?
get smaller than that? Be
You
lighter.
don't want
in
a
the water.
smaller net, mate. You want a bigger net, if anything, don't you?
Yeah.
Where did you leave everybody watching? Just an empty bowl?
Yeah.
You are like the worst cameraman ever.
I don't do it for a living. I look after
Yeah, but you got
Koi.
to remember, mates, is people like to see a picture. You don't turn the telly on and what? Well, you probably do. Actually.
Yeah.
Don't you? Have you got it yet?
Almost.
You can see him struggling now.
Nah,
How come you ain't got it yet?
just jumped over me there.
Wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not even in the water. God,
Yeah,
oh,
it
you
is.
should have got it then,
Yeah,
mate. You
I
had
know.
it cornered, bruv. Yeah, boy, look at that.
It's just
Dragon
not
Ball
big.
Z. Wasn't it?
It's like I'm experienced.
It's like you're a Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly that.
Right, let's have a look in here now. Let's take some more. Sorry about the water, guys, but unfortunately I ain't going to keep changing it. Boop, boop, boop. Tell me in the comments what that is. Again, that's looking fine. This one's mad as a box of frogs, man. Look at that. Vince, that's at your alley, I think. What are you putting them back in there for?
I'm not. I've got them from.
Oh, I thought you took them out of the thing.
No, no, no.
I'll tell you what, H.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's transfer them over here. What did you put in? 2?
Yeah. Where are they going in here? Yeah.
A little bit of a knock on this one. So, topical treatment for you, sir. Actually, I cannot see that. Any developments you can. Look at the good. Look how good this is. Skin on that is fantastic. Summi is banging. Bending pattern is really, really deep. That was fantastic. That for a Deutsch fish, absolutely insane. This is Mark Oxo Cubes fish. This one. Hi, George. Everything okay?
Yeah. Styrofoam, like new pallet frame, one where you can take a
Put a message in the chat, mate, and see if anybody, yeah. Little Perugino. Absolutely insanely good, that one. Like, really good. Good fins. Articulation looks extremely good. Clean as a whistle. That is nice.
Nice Becco in there, Gin Rin Becco.
Oh yeah, look at this. Gin Rin Becco. Extra good quality. That is insanely good. The frame on that, I can't see you on the picture. That is excellent.
You gonna like one of these?
I'm going to or not?
You are.
I am.
Potentially both of them, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one of them.
Oh yeah, look. You like one of them.
Yeah.
You think they're great.
Yellow Dragon, yeah.
Extremely good. Colour on that. Next level. She's looking a bit scruffy. Summi. Let's have a look. Summi, more Summi coming up. It just gives it that little grey undertone. Again, you're looking through the belly on the head, there's still loads of Summi. Loads of Summi to come up on that fish. That's going to change that. That'll all fill in there. Probably fill in around that bit. Fill in there. Got potential. Is that all of them?
No, just got a load of blanket weed.
Turn round. That'll go. It's nice. Nice. Put a pattern on that. Dot, 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 dot. Insanely sought after, that pattern. 3-step. That's banging. That is an excellent fish.
Are we
How's
draining this down all the way, Anthony?
No, there's no requirement, not all the way.
Alright, I'm going to switch that off quick. Ooh.
You're quite clumsy. Is that all of them, mate?
No, there's still about 5 in there, but I want to turn that
Okay.
off.
Right, let's have a look through any rejects, or rejects, if any, I should say. They, all but one, just needed a little bit of extra care and attention so far. Right, that's a reject. A little bit of secondary coming through, so that can go in a separate pond. Big keeper, that one. Look at this. Shinoda Hitsori. Absolutely top end. Real good Summi. Deep, deep black Summi. Real deep red. at that. Superb. Let's have a look, let's have a look. You can see that one, but key was really starting to take shape on that. And there, that's a keeper. Get through the PP dip on that. Look at this, is an insanely good piece. So it's that body on that. Summi's just covering that Sakai-ko. Sakai-ko Sankey that. Summi's still working. 3-step, good sashi, key was excellent. Just the Summi needs to come a bit more, that'll come in time. And then that will change. You've got Summi to come here, just starting to break surface. Underlying, what has come is really good quality. That is a fantastic fish, absolutely fantastic. No one wanted this one on the auction. I don't know why, because this.
Quite an interesting Deutsche Chiba coming over.
An interesting Deutsche Chiba, son.
Yeah.
Again, Summi to come up on the back end of that. But what is up already on the face, look how black that is. It's a good standard. She's had a bit of a knock, but the PP will sort that out. Nice little Shinoda Deutsche jacket. Awesome. Deutsche Chiba. Absolutely mental. Really starting to take the coloration now. Nice little spot pattern on the face. Summi's now starting to outline the brown coloration, which is what tends to happen with this variety. You've got a beautiful grey colour with a full zipper all the way down the top of the fish. That is a superb little addition to anyone's pond when they take it. Look at this as well. Fuji. We haven't many rejects in this scenario. I think I've took 2 out so far. Struggling, son? You struggling?
Come here.
Huh? You struggling, lad?
Yeah, a little bit.
Good lad.
Great. Steady on that.
Rudolph, the red-nosed Kahaku. I just lost it now in the bubbles. Let's have a look. Where have you gone? There you are. It's actually a Kikasui. Little Kikasui, look. Banging little metallic Kahaku. That's cool as well. Many left, dude.
Should be the last one here.
So we've got 2 bowls of keepers then, which is good. Last one, yeah?
Yeah, last one.
Good boy.
Ooh.
Final one.
Final two.
Oh, two. Right, let's have a look at that. An ND. One of my picks for last year. Grown in a cold tank. Still plenty to do. Sit still. They're so mental.
Grown quite a bit.
Yeah, a little bit, mate. If that was heated, mate, it would have a right good amount of body on it. However, Summi, there's still plenty more to come. You can see in the gill plate. See in the gill. Oh, come here. You won't beat me because you're in a bowl. But they're mad as a box, for example. Right, there you go. So you can see in the gill plate, there's still plenty of Summi to come. Little bit on the around the lip as well, just behind the lip, on the top of the fish. So we've still got plenty of Summi work to come around the face on this fish. Same on this side. When you look down into the cheek, still plenty of Summi left in the face. So, but what we can see in the fish, what's up already, is absolutely banging. Still loaded with colour as well. You look at the sashi line, both sides, it's still got plenty to come. So that's quite a little. Well, to be fair, someone should take that. That one's good. What else did we have in here? This one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Gin Rin Saragoi.
Well, would that get away with it cheaper? Just simply because it's
No, because Saragoi come. They are right. So when you're looking at your fish, mate, right?
Yeah.
So you know that's a Chiba coloration.
Yeah.
So what do you think its mum and dad might have been?
Oh, cheaper.
Yeah, there you go, right? So, you know, still a really nice addition to anyone's pond, that. Good gin, reticulations, absolutely fantastic. Right, so rejects of them. We've got a few to do a bit of treatment on. The rest are there. Right, so let's have a look. We're topping up on that now, all right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oxygen on there. Right then, so let's look at PP dipping now.
We're doing the big ones first, or?
We are, right, so
I'll get the time up.
do.
3 minutes.
That's cool. Right then. Let me just spin you around so you can look at me mug for a minute. To take you off this stand. Let's recenter the phone. There we go. Right, so 2 ponds gone through. I hope you enjoyed just having a little look at that. Right, so from the selections that we've done, there are some that are being rejected, i.e. not quite at the quality I want to put on auctions. Still really decent enough fish though, but the ones I want to put on auction have got to be nice, so without any impurification, so to speak. So plan of action is we've got 4, 5, 6, including the Akamatsuba.
Yep.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put them into the PP dip. Now, for those people that weren't on earlier, this is a super strength solution, and what our aim is to try and keep the fish in there for 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm not telling anyone they should do this at home. All right, because you've got to understand that this sort of dip is good for the fish. It sort of nukes any issues that they've got on it, but it shouldn't be used as a treatment if you've got an issue in the pond. So the reason why I'm doing this now is because I'm mixing fish and I'm moving fish to different ponds And as a dealer, you don't want to keep the same fish in the same ponds all the time. So when we're moving or rotating stock, we're having a little bit of a tidy up, so to speak. This is the safest way of moving fish from one pond to another, or 2 ponds to 1 pond. You can't just throw them in and hope for the best, because you're just sort of writing yourself. Let's just say you've given yourself a higher chance of having an issue. So what we're going to do is big fish first, and then from the big fish, I'll tell you what, Harry.
Yeah.
Let's transfer all the little fish from there
Yep.
into this bowl.
Mhm.
All right, and they're all the keepers.
Yep.
The big fish into this one.
And then we can just do them one by one.
No, because then what we can then do is once we've dipped,
Yeah.
right, while they're in there, we'll put some fresh water in there, and then we can take them out, put them in fresh water, and then administer them to the pond. Yeah.
Yep. No, that's
So
good.
again, this is all about preventing cross-contamination, guys. So now you can see the sort of work that goes on behind the scenes. It's not all swimming in this trade. Swimming, whee! See what I've done? I didn't mean to. Do that. I'm trying to put you in the tripod and failing massively. Yeah, so we're just giving you a little bit of an insight into the sort of stuff that we have to get on with. So, yeah, I'm not watching the screen. Let's have a look. I'm very well, thank you, Mr. Brand Family Koi Adventures. You moved that Kajaku already? Nope. Or Akamatsu breed. Watch back. Happy days. Are these rejects? They
Hello?
was.
No.
No, they're in that hole, aren't they?
Yeah.
You always got your back to the camera. You're the worst. You just want people to eye you up, don't you?
Yeah. Having a whole look at me, a whole shabam.
The whole she-bam.
Exactly. You got any big ones in there?
No, these are the ones I want doing, mate. The other ones, them other big ones, because they're going in different ponds, mate.
What about this Kohaku in there?
What about it? No, that's going to stay. That is.
Alright, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right, cool. So, 2 air stones. Got air stone. That's cool. Right, get your watch on, mate, please.
3 minutes started.
No, leave me, mate. Leave me.
Ooh, let me come out of the way.
What we on at the minute, mate?
2 minutes 15.
How much?
We've got just over 2 minutes left.
Now, bearing in mind this is a super high dosage, guys. Right, it's extremely important that you stay with your fish at all times. So, how many air stones we've got running in that one, mate?
We've got the 2 in there. No, just the 1, sorry.
Okay. Right, now if the fish start to show signs of distress, then basically you've got to act. Now, doing this with little fish is quite little, or any fish is quite risky, because if you've got a very weak fish, which is sometimes the ones that attract the problems to your pond, it may not come out the opposite end of this, which is, you know, why, you know, you've got to be prepared for the worst. However, these fish look like they're in good health. The ones that need a little bit of extra topical treatment will have that administered as well. Time?
Time.
You need to keep an eye on that for me, Harry.
Yeah. Got 51 seconds.
Right, so moving into the final minute, and this is generally where you start to see the most distress.
40 now. So
you can see there's a lot more movement towards the surface of the water now. All right, that's, although be it they're not going mental, which is generally what can happen. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
happy days.
Sweet.
There you go. That's that done. Right, so as you can see there, let's put a bit of oxygen back in there for them now. As you can see from that, guys, right, 3 minutes, that is a dip, all right? I see on YouTube people putting a 20-minute dip of a small solution, and to be fair, it ain't really worth a rub, if you get what I'm saying. So that's as hard as it is, right? As long as you're disciplined, you've got your stand set out with the hydrogen peroxide up on the top at the back there. Not that we would have needed anything like that. That's more we're using that for topical treatment, so for cleaning out wounds if we had any. So yeah, and now look at the fish. Look, little bit of recovery time in the water with some oxygen. You can see what they're doing there, blowing all the gills out now. But I'm quite happy now that I'm not gonna. Number one, we done scrapes earlier on the fish. We couldn't find anything, which is what I expected. But number two, it's always good if you're mixing your fish, just in case you've missed anything. Big zap in the water, transfer them, because bearing in mind some of the ponds that we've got are worth an extortionate amount of money, and the last thing you want to do is create big issues. So this is the sort of standard that you would expect a reputable koi dealer to take. I'm not saying anyone else does it. I don't really care what anyone else does. It's what I do after having many discussions with other people, and I know that the people I trust in the trade share that knowledge, and I respect what they do and what they say, which is why I practice it. I do make little adjustments to what I'd like to do, as everybody should in a hobby. So I think you'll all agree with me that that's gone without issue. So first one goes in there. That's going in. We need more. We're still topping on that one, aren't we? Okay, let's get a clean net, please, mate. Not that one. Sock, I mean, mate.
Yeah. I know what you meant. Jones, where's the sock? Sock.
James, are you busy at the moment? Can you go and grab us a drink from the cafe? I'll have a Fanta, please, mate.
Can I have your name?
Just tell them it's for me, that's fine. Don't have to put it under my name, just tell them it's for me. So let's put them 2 shimmies in the indoor main.
Yep.
That one's, I'm going to put in auction, I think. Or should I put it on indoor main and give it a bit more growth? Let's go indoor main with it then, actually.
Yeah.
Shall we?
It's going to take 2 at a time.
No, take that one as well. They're small enough, mate.
Yeah, that's good. Come here. There we go.
Good lad. Bottom of my gimbal's broke. That's not good, is it, bruv? Hopefully that'll hold. You might fall off because the little screw bit on my gimbal's broke. So, right, cool. I think
Yeah?
this one, not that one. This one can go in that one. Outdoor main with them too.
Yep, cool.
And that's pretty much then at its capacity in there, I think. So you better start selling some fish, haven't you?
Yeah, always do.
Lazy, mate.
Nah.
Lazy. Right, cool. Let's oxygenate this out a little bit more. Right, so on this time, guys, we're going to do it slightly different. All right, so these fish are all going back into this pond. This pond has been operating extremely well. The majority of these fish come from this pond anyway. So what we're going to do, the keepers, all right, on top of here, we're going to put a net, all right? So, i.e. deep net, where's it gone? There,
Just behind you.
this net, all right? So we picked this one for a reason, all right? So the net will sit inside there, like that. All we simply do is transfer fish from there inside the net and keeping it so the bubbles are coming from underneath. 3 minutes, probably 3 different occasions. All right, soon as they're done, all right, unlike the big fish where you can slosh your hands around, feel the fish, lift it, all right, with a little fish, you know what it's like, even with a net, it's hard work. So what you do, you keep them contained, all right, or detained. So if there's any issues, you can simply lift your net up and then transfer them to where they need to go. All right, so again, like anything, this sort of thing needs monitoring. And remember that some smaller fish are a little less hardier than the bigger. If you have got underlying issues in the gill, i.e. actually in the actual gill itself, you are running a heavy risk. You can come round, mate, unless you don't like to be on telly like a weirdo.
Anyone nicked Ian's blade?
No, I don't. I ain't touched it. Yeah, so anything gill-wise, with a solution as powerful as what I've got, you are running a risk of turning that fish over. So, however, this is it's just any treatment can do that with a gill. It's just that this is such a concentration that it's a little bit harder. Right, sock. So this sock is one we use when we're doing PP, which is why it looks a little bit raggedy.
3 minutes again, yeah?
Yep, off you go, mate.
Sweet.
The thing's broke on the bottom of this.
Has it?
Yeah. So I'm trying to... In fact, you can hold it, can't you? Yeah. Right. Right, so with this, I'm super vigilant just to make sure that these fish are not over the top. You can see from the air bubbles that it's being administered through the bottom of the net. Okay, that is just so I can ensure that these fish are getting maximum oxygen while in this solution. I want the solution just to really hit the skin. So if there is anything on there that we missed when we done the scrapes this morning, good night Vienna, so they say.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's a minute in so far. This one's not having a good time. There you go, they're starting to surface a bit more now. Okay, so what are we, about 1.5 in?
Yep.
Yeah, so normal sort of behaviour I expect to see. And like I say guys, if you have got an extremely weak fish, oh, fish out. I've got, hold the net.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
If you have got, that's why I leave that, I'll find that. If you have got an extremely weak fish, you might find that it overtakes, but timing?
We have got minute 3.
Right, that one's stressed too much. So off you go.
$50 seconds left. Got 30 left.
Good lad. Yeah, they're not enjoying themselves at the minute.
$15. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
And there we go. That's batch number 1 done. You see there that fish do stress like heck in there. That Deutsch Paracina then, whoosh, like flipper. Right, but you can see it was overly stressed. Right, in there for 2 minutes, which is still a decent amount of time. Right, I'm not going to keep throwing it back in. Right, so all I simply done was pull it into the tank it was going in anyway. Right, on to the next batch. To be fair, did you move the net?
What?
It's over there. Could do.
Two minutes 20 left.
Good man.
That net's awful to get on, isn't it?
What, mate?
The net's awful to get on.
It can be, can't it?
Yeah.
But it is what it is, isn't it? If it don't work, it don't work. You hold that bit. That's it. Good man.
One minute 45.
So again, you can see the fish are all starting to surface a lot more. Okay, so showing a little bit more sign of distress, right, which you know, is expected. You usually start seeing it in between 2 and 3 minutes. So that parachina on the last one come out with about 150, but you can start seeing now they're coming right up.
50 seconds left.
Okay, at the minute, as I'm looking, I'm not overly concerned. There's nothing that, yeah, they're a little bit agitated, but there's nothing that looks like it's, I'm looking to see if there's rolling.
$25. Ten, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Super. Super Trooper. Okay, final lot then. Well, that are going in there. Right guys, so the fish that you've just seen that I've selected from, they're going in auction. So they still will be available to buy in store. But it's you're gonna have to pay the right price. So you're watching the screen, yeah?
Yeah.
You're a good boy.
Nope.
You're not.
No.
You went. You're right.
Gangster boy.
Are you?
Yeah, sometimes.
What? Like dress up in like a tuxedo?
I used to.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still one more in there.
I like this.
Under.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, all of them.
Give that a little spin. Not as many in this one. Make sure the guys are watching.
Yeah,
I don't need to just see my shoulder or my pointy nose and your fat bum. Papa, papa. Oh, I've got a fair few in. I think we'll have a lunch break after this bit.
Cool.
Yeah, and then we'll sort the other fish out after something to eat. Is that right?
Yeah, sound.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you need a wee?
No.
If you do, you've got to go in lunch break, all right?
Yeah, no.
Good boy. Any questions, guys? Any question, guys? People need to go on YouTube and search 80s workout. That's it. That's right. No, that's right. That's right. That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it is mint.
One fish jumped into the rejection bowl. That's all right, we'll reject it back.
What is it, cargo?
Don't know. Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, I can see it now. In fact, there might have been two.
Got 1 minute 15 left on them.
What are they looking like now, Harry? What have you learnt today, son?
How to PP dip.
Yep. See the importance of setting out
Yeah.
your workstation first, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
So you're not caught out.
Mm.
So all you guys that think what we do is great fun all the time. Oh, coming back from off an alpha mix treatment craft 2 days ago, was day 2 treatment. Is it okay to feed you? Absolutely okay, mate. Absolutely. If you're just off the back of it, that's fine. So just past 2 minutes now, I bet, haven't we? Looking at the fish.
Yeah, phone's up there.
Oh, is it?
17 seconds.
So these have handled the dip really well, actually,
Yeah.
in comparison to the others, but there's probably a few more fish in there, so.
Okay.
So there's your 3 minutes. So you can see they're a little sluggier in their movements now, all right, which is absolutely what you expect to see. It's like being with a drug. Not that I know. I've just seen James Bond and when they do it in James Bond,
Yeah.
Harry. Yeah. Tag team back again. You what, mate? That one shouldn't be in here.
What is it, little kid?
This one here, look. Little bugger. That one.
Yeah.
I think there was a chromo in there as well. Why are they always the hardest? They're like, who turned up the lights, man? There you go. How are you little fellas looking? Mate, out of all them fish there, mate, 4 just need a little bit of an extra look at. Which, to be fair, ain't too shabby.
No.
I think what I'll do is I'll put them in that bowl over there now. Bit more water.
Two minutes 20 left on them.
What, mate?
2 minutes 20 left on them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are they looking in there rather laboured, mate?
Yeah.
A
Quite
little bit
sluggish.
like watching you work, that is.
Nah, not anymore.
Not anymore, so you're keen on it now, yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad. Today's gone quick, hasn't it?
I was thinking now,
Yeah.
time it's like almost 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, don't
So
it?
now, look, if you see on the scum around the outsides, guys, right, so the oxidization has taken place, right? which is basically the PP. It's really breaking down on any organic matter in there. Now, bearing in mind, this is banging clean water, right, out of, it's not pond water, it's straight out of the tap via the pre-filtration system. So nothing but banging good water and a real strong dose of crystal. So not crystal meth, crystal PP having, right?
Yeah.
Right, so there literally was minuscule amount of any bio load in there for the PP to work against, which is why a powerful solution will hit that fish like 100 mile an hour on the motorway in something that's stationary.
That's light work though. I'd survive that.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd jump it.
Yeah, no.
And then I wouldn't have to worry about spraining my ankle.
No, I'd stay on it just for the experience.
Would you? Yeah. 30 seconds to go. Again, these fish have again taken a treatment like a goat.
Like me.
Are you a goat?
Like my little beard.
Yeah, your little goatee beard.
Yep.
Yeah. Hiya, mate.
How long we got left on it? Oh, done.
Look at that, mate.
Almost as if I planned that.
It was almost like you planned it, mate, weren't it? Oh, they were rejects, weren't they?
Where they come from?
Yeah, those are rejects. That's all right, I know which ones they are. You'll have to catch them individually now.
To be fair, that baby needs topping up anyway.
That's cool. Right. All that selecting out and I put them all in the same pond. Oh well, is what it is. I know which ones they were.
Yeah.
I'll look back on the video.
Rejection, yeah.
What's that?
Rejection, yeah, from D2.
Yeah, it's alright. Wouldn't take long to get them. Right, so, guess that you. Done a very good job, Harry.
Just like
Everyone
baby.
say well done to Harry. He's a big help.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
you need to get a chest on you, son.
I've got a chest, mate.
Get a bit more of a chest on you. Right, guys,
If I
I'm
was
going
to get
to
a
sign it
chest-
off there. We've got topical treatment to do on just, what was it, four
Four
fish. So we'll do a bit of a topical. And then I'll find them fish that I've picked out. They've had a nuke, but the pond's still topping up anyway. And then I've got another pond just to go through over there that we're going to select out of. And then that pond that we're taking out, that's getting drained completely, jet washed out, bottom drains cleaned, re-topped up. And then we're doing a bit of a shuffle about for a couple of the ponds indoors to come outdoors. So I've got a couple of Ghost Sankey mixes indoors that I really want to bring outdoors because of the sunlight. Good for the benny development because being indoors it washes the benny out a little bit. Not that it can't be turned around and fixed because it easily can. But I just want to make them look as sellable as they possibly can. So yeah, that's the plan is the ones that are indoors that have gone through quarantine now, settled right in, no problems. They're coming outdoors to a bigger pond, stronger flow value. So therefore, they, you know, for the size that they are, they'll develop and keep the body a lot better. So yeah, so that's the plan. We've still got 2 hours at work.
Yeah,
So we'll probably only get a bit of that done. I think we'll do the PP dipping first.
Yep.
And then we'll reassess, mate. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Anthony, aka Crafty Koi.
I'm Harry, aka Road Boy.
Are you road boy?
Yeah.
Do you wear balaclava?
Not anymore.
Is that because you've got hair on your face now?
Yeah.
There you go. Right, you heard it here anyway. Thank you for tuning in here at Perfect Aquatic. Stay. People have got me number and whatnot. Stay focused on the Facebook page. We are going to be doing auctions very soon again, and Harry is taking over WhatsApp auctions, and we're going to be, for those people on the WhatsApp group, just keep your eyes peeled because it's going to start getting very busy very soon. So anyway, until next time, stay safe everyone. Take care.
See ya.
Oh, that was very nice.